Dear friends, before we begin, answer one question for yourself. What if I told you that the problem of excess weight isn't our weak will, it's not about diets, and it's not about exhausting workouts? Today I'll tell you about such a wonderful, high-tech product as LipoStick Fit. My name is Olga Zalizetskaya, I'm a partner of Coral Club. Well then, let's begin. When I learned the information and looked into it in more detail, I was, of course, very surprised. Remember the main thing. Our main enemy isn't fat, and it's not even laziness. Our main enemy is the insulin roller coaster that we're riding 24/7. Here's how it works and why it's called a vicious circle. You ate a bun, fast carbs, a sharp spike in blood sugar, insulin shoots up, and an hour later, terrible hunger, because sugar dropped sharply. You eat something again that raises your sugar, and so on in a circle. Now look at the problem from another side. It's not that we're weak-willed, it's our biochemistry working against us. Do you know what's the scariest part? Look at the statistics. 2 billion people are overweight. That's 33% of the planet. In 40 years, this figure has tripled. Why? Search on Google. What will you see? Burgers, pizza, cakes, muffins, all these are fast carbs. Our idea of tasty food is a trap of the food industry. And another blow. With age, metabolism slows down. I remember how at 20 I ate everything in a row without consequences. Now every bun settles on the hips. Who can relate, right? Important fact. Men's metabolism is 5 to 10% faster than women's. Yes, biology is unfair. This problem is particularly acute today. Modern lifestyle, we eat more, move less, and eat sweets to cope with stress. Imagine what will happen in a year if nothing changes. Another 10 kilograms, blood pressure problems, shortness of breath when climbing to the second floor. And now imagine a different future for yourself. In a year, you wake up, look in the mirror, and there's a person you like. Lightness in the body, energy in the morning. You put on clothes that have been hanging in the closet for a year for later. I am 49 years old at the time I am recording this video. This is a new age for a woman, and women will understand me now. When a woman enters a new period of her life, her estrogen levels decrease, and everything starts to settle very quickly, not only on the hips, but primarily the stomach, waist, and so on. And a woman cannot come to terms with this. So what should we do? There are new technologies now, and we'll talk about that now. Meet LipoStick Fit from Coral Club. This isn't just a supplement, it's a new format. The company spent 2 years working on this product, 2 years of testing, research, and selecting ingredients. Why did it take so long? Because it's not just another fat burner, it's a tool that works on 3 levels simultaneously. First, it breaks the insulin roller coaster. You stop being a slave to your sugar cravings. Second, it boosts your metabolism. Calories start burning off instead of being stored. Third, it improves your sleep. That's a bonus that very few people know about. 15 sticks per box. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Easy to carry with you. You don't even need water. Just open, drink, and that's it. Let me show you what it looks like. So we have this stick here, and inside, look, is the drink. And if we pour this drink, say, into a glass of water or a wine glass, this is what it looks like. The drink is very tasty. It has a pleasant flavor, a pleasant taste. I was pleasantly surprised. No bitterness, no chemical aftertaste. It uses natural stevia sweetener with a low glycemic index. But it's not just about convenience. What matters most is what's inside. Remember those sci-fi movies where people take a single pill instead of eating? The technology used here is truly science fiction turned into reality. Technology number 1, liposomes. 1 billion liposomes in a single drop. That's not a typo. 1 billion. When I found out about this, I was in shock. Can you imagine? Active substances are packed into microscopic bubbles that are identical in structure to our cell membranes. They pass through the stomach without being destroyed, are delivered straight to the cell, and are 90% absorbed. Regular pills have 10 to 20% absorption, the rest just passes through. That's why I never saw results from other products before. Technology number 2, double Nutri from the manufacturer TCI. This is totally next level. 2-stage encapsulation. First, emulsification, mixing components that usually don't mix. Then liposomal encapsulation, sealing them in a protective shell. This is the next level beyond regular liposomes. Technology number 3, Synergene, artificial intelligence. Listen, this is seriously cool. A database of millions of studies. AI analyzes thousands of ingredient combinations at the genetic level to find the maximum synergy for a specific task. The task? Boost metabolism, plus weight control, plus safety. The result? 6 components that amplify each other tenfold. They didn't just take green tea and coffee because they're popular. It's math, genetics, and science. Many will ask, well, okay, technology is great, but who's the producer? TCI Bio, a facility that uses 70% solar energy. By 2030, they'll be fully powered by solar energy. All certifications, GMP, HACCP, ISO. That's the standard. But the best part is their own farms. They don't buy raw materials from just anyone. They grow their own tangerines for the extract and control quality at every stage. Now, for the most important part, because 90% of supplement makers talk about results but hide the ingredients. At Coral Club, we do the opposite because ingredients equal results. Ingredient number 1 is fermented pink and tangerine peel. It's the key player, a patented TCI extract. Why tangerines? Because citrus flavonoids are a recent breakthrough in metabolism research. Why fermentation? Because it increases the activity tenfold. 2 main components. Nobiletin boosts metabolism like a rocket, and the second, trimethoxynobiletin, reduces inflammation and improves sleep. And here's the bonus I mentioned. When you take LipoStick in the evening, you fall asleep easier, sleep deeper, and wake up refreshed. It's not a sedative, it's natural regulation of circadian rhythms at a biochemical level. I've felt it myself. My sleep has truly become deeper. Ingredient number 2 is green coffee extract. Not the coffee we drink in the morning. It's an extract from green, unroasted beans. 2 active substances. Chlorogenic acid speeds up metabolism, and the second is chromium, which controls blood sugar levels. The result is that sugar cravings decrease. I just lost the urge to eat a chocolate bar at 3 p.m. It was really quite amazing. Ingredient number 3 is green tea. Everyone knows green tea is healthy, but few realize that just a cup of tea won't give the desired effect. Here, there's a concentration of active polyphenols without excess caffeine. It's a metabolism catalyst. It triggers the process of thermogenesis. The body starts burning calories just to maintain its temperature. Ingredient number 4 is L-carnitine, a favorite of athletes. A vitamin-like substance that literally holds fats into the mitochondria, the cell's furnaces, where they burn. It usually only works during intense workouts, but in this formula, combined with other ingredients, it works even during normal activity. Ingredient number 5 is noni juice. Remember, Coral Club used to have noni in glass bottles? Back then it was a trend. Now it is science. Taiwanese noni, mind you, is fermented and it's a source of antioxidant enzymes. Why? Because excess weight is always inflammation, chronic low-level inflammation. Noni eliminates this inflammation. Component number 6 is black pepper extract. It's a booster. In Ayurvedic recipes, black pepper is present in 240 out of 370 formulas. Why? Because where there's black pepper, the effect of all other components is enhanced. Friends, just look at these wonderful reviews from people who have already taken or are taking this product along with their new lifestyle. And indeed, this creates a Coral Club lifestyle where there are no relapses and where you feel absolutely excellent. Now, most importantly, what's not in this formula? Diuretics, laxatives, or hormones, which is very important. They don't play for quick results at any cost here. This is safe weight loss with long-term results. It's important to understand the product works even if you don't run marathons every morning. But that doesn't mean you can just lie on the couch, eat burgers, and lose weight. Nothing works that way. It means normal activity plus a normal diet plus LipoStick equals a result that used to require much more effort. It's all very simple. The dosage is 2 sticks a day, morning and evening, a stick like this, which is easy to open and just drink. It's very good to take in the morning after breakfast or, for example, before going to the gym. You can, by the way, even take it right before your workout. And in the evening after dinner, convenience, it fits in a pocket or a purse and is very handy to take with you on trips. I've tried it myself. Super. What's great is that when we travel and have sandwiches, something unhealthy, some unbalanced food and so on, drinking 1 stick like this eases your condition and bloating and unpleasant intestinal discomfort go away. And all this is thanks to the plant-based components that are inside this drink. Another important recommendation, it's best to take it as a course for a month without breaks. And in this case, you can simply use a whole set, which consists of 4 boxes like these. Each of the boxes contains 15 sticks. Friends, let's summarize. You can continue to fight excess weight with old methods, diets, relapses, guilt, a new diet in a cycle, the gym. Or you can make a choice in favor of science, in favor of technologies that work for you, not against you. LipoStick Fit is not a magic pill. It's a tool, a powerful, scientifically proven, and safe tool. Within our team, we regularly hold marathons based on this product. And to join our marathon, you just need to write to me, get in touch, and join our next marathon, which usually takes place internally in private Telegram chats. Remember, you have time to invest in yourself, and you don't need to wait for Monday to do it. Start right now. This is your future, and the future doesn't start with the new year or on a Monday. So, to find out more about the product's price and how to order, please contact the person who shared this video with you, or contact me here below via the link in the description of this video. I wish you all good health, and see you on the Coral of Health channel in our other videos.